Hello everyone, how's it going? I am back with the message needed here right now. Let's hop right into the reading and find out what is it that your angels really want to tell you. From the jump, I am hearing that people are talking about the fact that somebody is still obsessed with you or scary obsessed with you. Let's find out who, because I definitely was hearing this message a few times today. I'm like, let me get it out for the audience. We got fun times. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you guys right now are really just trying to focus on you, enjoying your life. Like this person could not even be on your radar. They could be an ex. Yeah, I definitely sense that. Okay, this is a good message because you guys are actually really focused on yourself right now. You could actually be dating or seeing new people. Some of you guys who are single, obviously if you're in a relationship, this could be someone you were in a relationship with in the past. I'm definitely sensing that someone is scary obsessed with you right now because you are just not thinking about them. You are so unbothered by them. You guys could definitely check out the reading I did about being unbothered because this definitely correlates. But I really feel like there's someone from your past that you guys could think that they even forgot about you because of the way that they're not even in contact with you. But at the same time, you definitely sense their energy. You could be like feeling them or seeing them in your dreams. But there's definitely someone here who is still scary obsessed with you. And I hate to use the word scary. I'm not trying to scare you guys, but that's actually what I'm hearing. Because other people are telling this person, like, you need to chill. You need to stop focusing on this person. It's getting a bit scary. And the reason why it's probably scary is because, number one, you guys probably have not expressed interest in this person in a while. Or number two, you haven't even been in contact with this person. And this person could even be acting like this isn't the case. So the reason why it could be kind of frightening to a lot of people is because this person to you may act like they don't care, but in hindsight, everyone can see that they can't stop talking about you, looking you up, trying to figure out where you're at, what you're doing. They could even try to meet up with you places. Let's see, yeah, we got past life here. I feel like past life is there because maybe some of you guys feel like you had a past life with this person or this person feels that way, but I actually feel like this person's part of your past version of yourself that no longer really exists. Like this could be someone that you guys spent a lot of time with in a different mindset, or even if it was a recent person, you just seem to be in a different energy right now that you kind of just put this person behind you and you put them in the past. Like this is definitely someone you guys decided that they were better off left in the past, and if they did contact you, you probably would ignore them or have nothing nice to say to them. Let's see what else we have going on. Why is this person obsessed? Yeah, I feel like this person's really obsessed with the fact that you ended things with this person and they kind of thought that they were going to be able to be a part of your life long term. A lot of cards came out here. I really feel like this is somebody who you guys thought you could have a really positive, beneficial connection with. This person was probably jealous of your gifts and gossiped about you a lot too as well. And I feel like this is this person's main reason why they got people still talking about the fact they're obsessed is because no matter what, they still try to bring you up. And again, in some circumstances where you had a falling out with somebody, some people can just listen to this person's side, only hear their side. But over time, people realize who the real negative energy here is because of the fact that you guys are keeping it moving and not really focused on this individual, yet they bring you up or find bad things to say about you, and it isn't even just constructive. It's just somebody here is just like scary obsessed with you guys. And yeah, it could be because you guys did not want to commit with them, or you did walk away from them. Let's see. This person could have been the one who didn't want to commit to you or treated you badly. You guys definitely probably realized that this person was just not being consistent with what they were saying and doing. But there is somebody here who is scary obsessed with you guys, and they're really bothered by the fact that you seem to not even care about their existence anymore, or maybe even at all, because I do feel like for a lot of you, this could be somebody that you guys barely even spent time with. Like, yeah, especially if you came to this reading and you know who this person is and you're just like trying to figure out what gives. Okay, yeah, for some of you, this is somebody who really feels like you are taking or stealing their person away. So yeah, I'm definitely sensing a bunch of energies coming in. Again, you guys are my light workers and my healers. You're always going to have people kind of obsessing over you, obsessing over your energy. It could be because of the fact that you guys have a light to you and you just kind of can't fly. You can't really get off the radar, even if you guys wanted to. Like, I'm sorry to say, but yeah, people are always going to be focused on you. So it's best you just keep it hustling, enjoy your life, and move towards your purpose, because you have this energy to you that people will not stop paying attention to. But I'm picking up another energy as somebody who feels like their person is not choosing them or walking away from them, or not so much into the connection anymore because of you. So now you got somebody's third party energy here, stalking you, obsessing over you too. So again, you guys may want to, just benefit from doing whatever you find cleansing, detaching, because a lot of energy you're feeling right now isn't really your own. Especially if some of these people are coming up in your dreams, even if you're trying so hard to just release these energies, you can't help to have these people up in your energy field because they are watching and investing their energy into everything that you guys are doing. I really feel like you guys are doing a good job just living your life, enjoying your life, and displaying your gifts and just being your best self. So keep up what you're doing. You're not doing anything wrong here. You don't deserve this. But yeah, there's an ex here, a past lover that is obsessed with you guys. There's also somebody else here who is involved with someone who likes you, and they are obsessed with you too. Interesting enough, because we got this gossip here. And the thing is that, like, the part of this is scary is that there's like nonstop gossip going on. Like these people cannot stop trying to figure out where you're at, what you're doing. Like, it's going to borderline obsession. Like, I do feel like for some of you, this situation is about somebody who their significant other, or someone that they dated or been with, or someone that they know had a relationship with you in the past, or something happened here. Maybe some of you guys were involved in a third party accidentally, whatever. But it's like, maybe that is even part of the past, but they cannot stop bringing you up and obsessing over you. And it's even that other person that is bringing you guys up because of the fact that maybe they sense their person is still watching you or into you. Yeah, and that could be pretty messy, especially for some of you. It could be a situation where like an ex or past lover seemingly moved on with somebody else, but yet they keep your name as a common conversation in their home, which is very bizarre. But again, some of you guys are forced to kind of deal with these people through work or through family, or you had kids with one of these people. So it's like you kind of have to interact with them, but they don't have to keep talking about you or gossiping about you. It seems to be that really a lot of these people have unresolved emotions about you, where it's really more about themselves and how they just can't move on from the past. Like, someone really feels like maybe their person would choose you over them, and because of that, they're obsessing over you, talking about you, focusing on you. So again, you guys can really be feeling this energy. And if this person is someone that you guys have to interact with, keep it at a minimum. That's what I'm hearing. But let's get into this like ex energy too, because that's definitely what I picked up on. Yeah, okay. So you guys really do have an ex or a past fling that is trying to get back in. It doesn't matter how long it's been since you guys have talked to this person, especially if you guys really are not focused on this individual yet. Signs about them are popping up, or you're seeing them in your dreams, or you keep randomly thinking about them. Someone is definitely planning on communicating with you guys from your past, who seems to still have a little bit of an obsession with you that other people may find scary because of the fact that, again, you probably expressed never wanting to talk to this person ever again. You're probably moving on, doing your thing, enjoying your life, but you may actually hear from this person because, the reason why people from your past obsess over you, and it could be multiple exes, and it's because you guys truly are a true gem. Like, you are unlike anybody else a lot of people have dated, and you bring a lot to the table, despite what some of these people make you think when you're involved in connections with them. And it's like people are constantly trying to replicate you and find another you. And at the end of the day, they can't. And there's definitely another person here who is passionately trying to communicate with you as well. Yeah, the reason why these are coming up in your readings is because even though these people may not be on your radar, you're on there. So you might actually get communication from some of these individuals who are obsessing over you guys, trying to figure out who you are, what you have going on. And for some of you, it could just be a feminine energy here trying to talk to you about another person, or masculine energy. I feel like a third party, I should say, about another person that maybe you were involved with, because I'm seeing, communication here. I'm also seeing someone you guys were involved with also talking about you to a lot of different people, even their other love options, which is very, very bizarre. So again, your ears could be ringing right now. You guys really do have a big destiny, and oftentimes people can really sense that. And, I'm a strong believer in spiritual warfare, so you guys keep your prayers up. But it really seems that some of these people are under influences of darker energies, and they don't realize it because maybe they don't have strong faith, or maybe they're not praying, and maybe they're not protecting themselves spiritually, especially if they're spiritual work. Okay, first of all, wow, because my camera actually crashed. That has never happened midway through the reading. And not only that, both of my ring lights weren't working. So I really feel like there's a lot of energy on you, and people just not wanting you to go towards your destiny, not wanting you to succeed. So like I said before, just spend a lot of time praying, a lot of time doing what you need to do to isolate yourself away from this energy, and spend time with people that you do enjoy, that you do feel safe around, and really spend time doing things that you enjoy. Because I feel like the reason why these energies are so loud right now is because you actually are doing a really good job removing yourself from them, especially if these are relationships and situations that you recently got yourself out of. Because again, these people will stay obsessed with you guys for quite a long time. There's really nothing you can do about it. You guys really are, even if they don't want to admit it, like a light in these people's lives. And like I was saying before, I kind of got on the topic of, these people being under some influences and stuff. And I guess I shouldn't get into that. But it's like, even if the influence is their own ego, or it's just other people, or their obsession with somebody else who has clearly moved on with you, it just seems that you guys are always coming up in conversation. You're always in these people's lives. Like, they revolve their lives around you and what you're doing, which really isn't healthy. And the reason why it's coming through in your reading today is to remind you guys, if you're feeling some crazy energy, even some anxiety, it's really not you. You definitely got some people just kind of like with some not okay energy, maybe not okay mental health, just like prying into your life and very passionate about who you are, what you have going on, especially a past ex here. If you guys are moving on with other people, it's giving them a lot of anxiety and they're putting it a lot on you because they're seeing that you're moving on and you're doing better. And a lot of people really wanted to believe that they can have you whenever they wanted, or they got you all, you know, they just had you on their fingertips, but in reality, that never really was the case. So let's see what's going on here. But wow, the fact that like my lights weren't working, my video stopped recording, I'm like, all right, we're gonna carry on with this message, but we won't get into it too deep because we don't want this energy up in here anyway. So yeah, you guys are very protected and you know that, but at the same time, that's probably why you don't even really realize this energy is there, because you are protected from it. But it still could be a lot, especially if you had a lot of history with these people, or you just sense a lot of chitter chatter going on. And yeah, there's definitely people that are jealous of your gifts and what you guys have going on too as well. You guys are really healing from a tough time. And again, I always talk about this, but one of these or a few of these relationships could really have been like narcissistic, and you've gotten abused from some of these people. So it's really messed up that these people want to go around saying stuff about you, but you guys already know how it is. Like, the best thing you could do is remove yourself from this energy, because what all these energies are trying to do collectively, not that they're working together, but for some of you guys, it could be a group of people and that could really resonate. But what they're trying to do collectively is throw your energy off so that you're focused on this negativity instead of your purpose. Because the truth is that you're already doing better. The truth is that you're already shining. The truth is that you're already winning and you're already on the other side of this. The only thing these people can do is to make a lot of noise energetically, or even try to say or do things to instigate you. Because some of you guys, these energies are trying to communicate with you and you're just trying to avoid it and move forward. And you know, your angels are saying the best you could do is block, get the Ten of Swords in reverse. Like, you guys are coming out of this energy that these people want to put on you. But if sometimes you really feel, sometimes if you really are feeling down and drained and defeated, it isn't your own. I always say this, but, you know, take a nap and wake up and start a new day, because at the end of the day, you guys are getting power from the divine. You're not energy vampires like these people, so they can affect you in a moment, but in all reality, you don't really need any of this energy to survive like they do. They really need your energy as like a source, because they're so obsessed with you guys. We got the King of Swords here and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, so you guys are going to be an air sign male or fire sign male you're defending yourself from. This person could have triangulated you, and it doesn't necessarily have to be like third party. I know like in certain narcissistic connections, it's very normal to have triangulation and this and that. But what I'm also wanting to say is that in some situations, some narcissists are more communal, and they may not be triangulating you with a third party, but they may triangulate you with friends or family or stuff like that. You know, other people that they could try to get in on, you know, hating on you guys. So I kind of feel like that's something some of you guys have experienced. Just because someone's not a cheater doesn't make them an amazing human being as well. I want to say this because I definitely had some connections with people where they weren't actually doing anything that you could consider like cheating, but their energy was deceptive because they were always trying to get one over on me or make me feel bad about myself, or yeah, I guess that really is deceptive. But I do want to say that some of you guys, maybe this relationship wasn't, the third party wasn't cheating, but the third party could be like a mother, or it could be like a sister or a friend, or even a female friend that they weren't intimate with, and they kind of use that as defense, but still, that could still be a form of triangulation. So yeah, the third party here person could be in relation to somebody else who they kind of sent to watch you or stalk you or look at you. Or some of you guys, it really could be, you know, again, they were involved with this person romantically, and this person is also just a victim of that too as well. So keep that in mind, guys, because some of you guys are dealing with some top tier manipulation. I'm getting at least 3 to 4 energies here of different narcissistic, low vibrational people that are obsessed with you, like somebody who's competing with you in the workplace, I'm sensing as well. We got somebody here who, again, thinks that, you know, their person's in love with you, so they hate you for that. And we also have somebody here who you guys decide not to be friends with because they were not being good towards you. And then we have an ex here that wants to still come through and be prevalent. And I feel like I don't even want to talk about this person, because this is somebody that you guys worked really hard to get out of your energy field because it was really affecting you. This person really could have brought you down. So again, you're in a really stable place right now. And I think that's why this energy is kind of bothering you again. Some of you, you're really far away from this, so it's annoying for it to come through. But again, when you're on a spiritual path, there's always going to be people mad as hell that they can't get to you. And the point of the matter is that you guys realized this and you kept it moving. But the Empress here, you're really standing in your power now. And that's something a lot of these energies and people really did not want you to see. that you were the Empress here and that you guys are in your power. The only way they can really make you feel otherwise is if they keep engaging with you, keep instigating with you, keep trying to drag you down. I know sometimes it's really hard when you're dealing with situations with these type of people. You want to argue, you want to prove your point, you want to tell people, well, they're lying on my name, But at the end of the day, the truth will always prevail, and you guys are much safer away from them or anybody else that is part of their little parade. You know, you guys are definitely doing a really good job, even if you have to go at it alone. And I'm just reminding you guys, you know, even not to direct your anger towards some of these people that could be around this person, because all they're hearing is this person's side of the story. So at the end of the day, just pray for all these people and individuals, because you do got some people really trying to hate on you. But I do want to say the point of the reading was that people are now seeing these energies as people that are obsessed with you, because there isn't a lot of people around these individuals that are actually believing the things that they are saying and doing. Especially when it comes to this ex situation, it's like, okay, like I said, maybe at first people were like, okay, yeah, well, you know, there's two sides to every story, so maybe some of this is true. But over time, it just seems like you guys are not really concerned with this individual, not concerned with bringing them down, not even concerned with saying anything bad about them, just moving on with your life. And this person seems to still be talking about you and playing victim and everything that happened in that situation. And this can also be a recurring theme in another situation in your life that has just ended. It's like people kind of know that these people are the ones that messed up because of the way you guys shine, the way that you guys have such a positive impact on the people that you interact with. But sometimes it really is hard to say. So, you know, there's some people here trying to use discernment, and they're having a conversation with one of these individuals and saying, listen, like, your energy is kind of getting kind of obsessive. Like, this person blocked you. They want nothing to do with you, yet you're watching them on a fake account and talking about them. They seem to just be moving on with their lives, but yet you seem to be so focused on them. They seem to be just trying to get away from you, yet you're still trying to find a way back in. And yeah, this person's like, well, they did this to me, they did that to me. But in all reality, if you were the bad, terrible person that this person says that you were, then why are they still talking about you? Why are they still trying to get back in your life? They should just be removing themselves from that, out of sight, out of mind. And you guys definitely do look like you have this out of sight, out of mind policy when it comes to these individuals, because not only do you not enjoy gossiping or focusing on them, it actually makes a lot of you guys feel ill to be around these energies, because you have gifts of an empath. See, guys, I'm stuttering. This message is going to come out. My highly empathetic people, you know how it is. When you're around these energies, you physically could get sick. You can get a lot of anxiety. You could just feel like you're going to throw up because their energies are so toxic towards you. And this is probably what kind of caused you guys to remove yourself from these situations. You just felt this high level of anxiety, this high level of something wasn't right in these connections. But I feel like the sign is that the signs that are trying to warn you, some guys could be seeing warning signs and want to know what that's about. You're getting warned that these people are still watching you. So don't really, I know you shouldn't really be watching what you're posting because these people, but don't give them any ammo. Like, that's what I'm hearing. Just keep focusing on you enjoying your life and shining your project, the things you enjoy. I know sometimes you may want to post, like, you know, anything about things that have gone on in your past, or you may want to even post like a quote about how you may be going through it. But these people are looking for that to feed off of. So show your strong face. That's what I'm hearing. You know, show that you're doing well, that you're thriving, because you are. Even though sometimes the pain and the healing can make you feel like you're not, you really are doing a good job. Your angels are saying, because I'm really sensing that a lot of these people are watching you, hoping that you fail, so they can kind of maybe even swoop in and try to play hero all over again. Like, the cycle continues. Because yeah, what I get from some of these energies, they really try to come in and act like they were going to be your knight in shining armor, and they turn out to be the opposite. And I learned that a lot about narcissistic people. They tend to come in a time where you feel isolated and alone, and they emulate, you know, someone that can really help you, but in reality, they just end up weaponizing your pain and using it against you. And you would think, because they have said so many bad things about you, and they have even discarded you at times and come and go as they please, that they would just try to move on with their life. But in reality, when you really start to do well and shine, that's when they start to take an interest in you again, even if they were the one to leave or walk away. But I'm really sensing in these situations, most of you guys are the ones that blocked and removed yourself from these individuals. But if you're in a place where you're actually feeling really good about yourself, this is going to be the most triggering for the narcissist and, you know, the people that you guys consider people that think that they're your enemies. And these people are not your enemies because they're not your equals. They are so far below you in what they're saying and doing and what they have going on. And I just want to remind you guys that you're doing a really good job. I feel like a lot of passion's coming back into your life, opportunities. So many good things are coming in right now for you guys, and your angels really want you to know, God, whatever you believe, to not pay attention to the people that have hurt you a million times over. Do not focus on the past. Do not focus on what they're saying or doing. The opposition could get very loud once you start to take that step in your new direction, or even when you're on the other side of it, because now they have no access to you energetically. You guys really did a good job strengthening your protection, and a lot of these energies are trying to infiltrate that And so you got to actively make sure you're not giving them a doorway back into your life. You're not giving a doorway energetically. And so you guys may be curious, you know, maybe even wanting to get card readings on these individuals, see what they're doing, what they're up to, because you're just trying to protect yourself to make sure that, you know, you're ahead of this energy. But in reality, the more you stop focusing on it, the better it's going to be. And I'm hearing, of course, you could just, if you sense the energy, you can definitely pray for it to go away and pray for protection. And if you really feel called to, you know, you're listening to a reading right now. And I do feel like there's another side of it where you really are trying to remove yourself from it, but yet, you know, this reading comes in, right? And I think it's just a reminder that you're doing a good job, and sometimes these energies are going to be loud, whether it's in this physical world or in the spiritual world. If they can't get to you physically, they could be by just thinking about you a lot or intentionally sending you spiritual attack and stuff, and you could definitely just be feeling that anxiety. But I really feel like you guys are being reminded that you are in your power, even if sometimes it doesn't feel that way. Get the Page of Pentacles. And also, there are a lot of people watching you who you guys would not even imagine that. You would think that these people have moved on with their lives, and it's just crazy. So you probably will get signs that certain people from your past are still focused on you, especially if you guys had falling outs with these people where they feel like they still want to get a word in, or they still want to get one over on you, or you really hurt their ego. And you guys may not realize that you're dealing with a lot of egotistic people until it was too late. Because again, a lot of narcissistic, low vibrational people are really good at emulating, like they're doing the work, emulating empathy, emulating people like you. And that's why they love to get around you guys. So get the Four of Cups and Judgment. Yeah, it's like these people are doing everything but having their judgment moment and realizing that they're the problem. The Nine of Cups here. You're getting your wish fulfillment right now. Things are getting a lot better in your life, and I feel like you're getting so many opportunities. So like this double energy is coming up in reverse because you really are removing all this toxic, low vibrational BS from your life. You're really taking all the steps in the right direction. And we got the Six of Cups here because it's like these people from your past, they still want a piece of what you guys got going on. I really feel like 3 to 5 people are coming in, and these are people from different chapters of your life. I sometimes feel like when I enter a new level, a new villain pops up, but sometimes I really do feel like we just go through periods where a lot of people try us, and then we're kind of in a safe zone. I feel like that's where you guys are headed. So don't think that you're always going to have this opposition. It's always going to be there, but I feel like as you learn to strengthen yourself, strengthen your boundaries, and see it for what it is, it's not going to affect you anymore. Because I feel like it's just a side of you guys is empathetic. When some of these people reach out and they say, oh, I'm sorry and I've changed, you're like, you know, maybe they did, or I feel bad, but you guys are no longer feeling bad. And I always have to say this. Saying no to people who want you to light yourself on fire to keep themselves warm. Like, oh, I'm sorry, but, you know, you like to give me, you got nothing left to give, right? Like, so it's like, you got nothing to give to these people, but a middle finger, honestly, because some of these people can actually use a F you instead of any more empathy. Because there's a lot of people here, at least 3 to 5, and some of you guys, it could be a group of people, like, they're still so focused on you guys, and it's because you elevated and moved away from the situation, and they can't do that. Justice is there. Honestly, a lot of people are getting karma, or got a lot of karma since you guys have left their life, or since they chose to screw you over. And it's funny because they want to come to you and talk about how bad they've been going through it, because they don't even realize the product of the way they treated you. And some people have realized that, and they think that coming towards you, they can kind of like make amends and stuff, but it's too little too late for the fact that some of these people have done some really messed up stuff to you. And I really feel like these people obsessing with you is scary, because no matter what, they just don't want to let go. But there's nothing to be afraid of. Like with God and your angels, there's really nothing to fear. You guys are doing a really, really great job. And I keep saying that because the reason why I keep telling you guys you're doing a great job is because I honestly hear that these energies really tried to make you feel like you weren't, that you weren't good enough, that you weren't shining, that you weren't a good person. When all reality, all you ever did is try to help and stay in your power. And when you guys learn to stay in your power, that's when these energies will try to tell you that you're a horrible person. But in reality, you're allowed to protect yourself and your peace. And I think that that's the direction you guys will be headed if you keep up the good work. Got the Queen of Wands. You guys are going through a glow up, and like it's pissing these people off, because honestly, all they wanted to do was keep you down. And it's like when these negative energies can't find people to get to you, like I feel like some of you guys who believe in spiritual warfare, it's like there's always something, right? But I feel like some of these energies can't find a way back to you anymore, and they're just like trying to go through these people. For those that kind of believe in that, I feel like there's some kind of spiritual warfare going on. Like, you know, take the message for resonance. Some of you guys, it's just more like, you know, you're just glowing and shining and people are mad. But I always think there's an element of that to it, because some of these people really have switched up on you in a way you're like, what the heck? But honestly, they never would have done that if, you know, they were just genuine in their faith and their love for you. And this is not situations where, you know, there's been conflict and you guys have made up and things are better. I'm talking about villains in your life who want to come around and still be focused on you guys. Like an ex that, you know, time and time again was never loyal, honest, and was always turning people against you. Or, you know, or an ex that wasn't loyal to you. Or we got a friend here that was stealing from you or screwing you over. We got someone from work that befriended you to try to use your stuff for their benefit. Like, we got really malicious people here that you decide to walk away from. And it's like they have tried to gaslight you that they weren't doing all these things, or they will try to come in and do that if you guys are not staying in your power. But I think you're getting a warning here that some of these people may try to contact you, or one of these people from your past, because they're seeing that you're doing well. We got the evil eye there. And I do believe if you guys enter a new relationship, it could be an ex that's very mad that you guys are moving on. And some of you guys, it could be like a third party who's mad about you moving on with their person, or your person is a third party. You know, it doesn't matter. But I'm really sensing a lot of like messy ass people who are so focused on you guys because you're actually standing in your power right now. And you guys made that choice to become wiser and move away from these situations. And what these situations try to do is drag you into the gossip, drag you into the drama. So it's like if you guys do figure out something about an ex cheating, you decide to walk away from him and the other woman and their drama, right? Like, you're not trying to keep up with competing and this and that, because you guys standing in your power. So it's kind of like the energy where you were the smart one to get away from that situation, and now they're both talking crap about you. Or there's like a situation where at work, like it was a toxic environment, and maybe that person got removed because of the way they treated you, or you removed yourself from that whole environment, and now they're all mad that you're the one that was able to walk away. But yet there's certain people who are realizing that other people are toxic in that environment and now they're basically following your example. I definitely sense that the shift that's going on here is that now that these people can't get to you, they are trying to talk about you to other people, and these people are sick of it and removing themselves away from these people too. So keep up the good work, guys, because I definitely sense some of these energy that are still obsessed with you and think that you're their enemy when you're not even focused on them, are having people also remove themselves from these individuals because of the fact that they don't want to be involved with this toxic energy. These people just keep getting darker and darker as they focus on you and try to bring you down, and they are basically creating more and more bad karma for themselves, and the cycle continues. But you guys are continuing to shine and elevate away from these energies. So before, maybe you were close to them, but now you're all the way up here and they're all the way down there. But it doesn't mean that they're not going to cause a fuss around people or you to try to get your attention. You guys are continuing to achieve right now, and you're going through a massive transformation, and your strength is getting stronger and stronger as you guys remove yourself from the evil eye. But one thing I really do want to say is that you guys successfully removed yourself away from the people closest to you that were bringing you down, and that's why you guys are entering this new level. But you'll still feel a lot of energies and shift, because I always like to say this, but sometimes when you remove yourself from like a narcissistic connection, it takes a lot of time to heal, to relearn, and we are upset that we don't feel instantly better. We even might even feel sad or regret our decision or that person's pain, but in all reality, you got to stay strong and remember how these people treated you. And I do feel like you guys are also energetically withdrawing from at least a recent ending in your life with somebody that was really trying to latch on and hold on to energy for dear life, but couldn't. But sometimes that's actually the most uncomfortable feeling, when someone's trying to like get into your energy. You guys know that feeling when like you're just feeling so irritated and you don't know why, and it's just agitated, and like that's sometimes the energy of people trying to poke and prod into your energy. And I'd be extra careful if some of these people were card readers or tarot card readers, because they could actually be obsessively trying to read cards about you. So definitely ask God, your angels, whoever you guys believe, for extra layer of protection during this time, because you got people really prying into your energy because they sense you're about to make it bigger, that you're glowing, that you're shining, that you are actually realizing one of your strongest gifts, which is discernment, which is to call these people out and to keep it moving. I really feel like you guys already did that. You already called these people out to their face or to whoever situation you needed to, so keep it moving, okay? Because it's definitely about situations where these people like try to latch onto your energy. The twin flame card here, and you guys know I don't particularly believe in twin flame because it often soul ties you to people that are super low vibrational. And like I always said, I believe in divine unions, and if you really want to know if someone's for you, pray to God and ask for a divine counterpart, and they will arrive in your life, and move away from the people that are not treating you with respect you deserve. Because sometimes we go to situations where people will try to convince you that this person is your twin flame, but they're treating you like garbage. And I like to say, you guys are amazing, empowered light workers and healers, and your equal is never going to be somebody that uses, abuses, and steals and lies. That's not your equal, and that's an insult to you if anybody try to convince you that. And I like to speak out about that. You guys who know me for a while. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Queen Alice Love. But for those that know me on my other channel, for 6 years I did pick a card readings, and I've always been actively saying that I don't teach or say anything about, I don't believe in twin flame concept. I believe that a lot of that is made up by lower level energy to keep you trapped in a cycle. But you know, for some of you guys, you know, you have different labels. Like some people consider a twin flame like a divine union, and you know, that's whatever. But I really feel like for the most part, like I like to stay in my power when I say that, and some people don't like it. But my truth seekers out there, you guys understand the toxicity of a limerence and all these things. If you guys are well educated in psychology and stuff like that, some of the stuff can be very, very harmful. So maybe this person was an avid believer that somebody was their, maybe you guys got involved with somebody who, you guys are on the other end of this now, where like they think that the person that's meant to be with you is their twin flame, and now you're getting all that negative energy of them obsessing over you, thinking you're the third party. So that's why I realized this stuff can be toxic, because anybody can go to a reading and think they're your divine union's twin flame and get obsessed with you guys, thinking you're the negative toxic person. And that's why it's best to just elevate, be your strongest self, and stay in your power and pray to God for the right person to come into your life, and you'll see that you will be at peace. You won't be competing with other women's situations. Yes, there are things that will happen, but you'll move past it and there'll be peace after that. It won't be constant like back and forth with the same people, the same drama, the same lies, the same deception. And sometimes some people really are meant for your path, but they are choosing not to grow and stay in that energy, and you walk away, and God and your angels will always send you something better, because there's different levels to this. And I'm getting deep on this now, but the reason why I say this is because some of these people may have just been part of your lower level timeline, and there's still a soul connection there, but you guys are trying your hardest to cut it off now, because you know, like maybe in the past you thought this person was your other half, but then you realize that they ain't even nothing close to you, and that's you guys staying in your power. And you're realizing that, like I always say, a lot of you guys don't really have one divine partner. You have multiple people that are meant to come in and assist you on your path. So be open to that, because you may not realize that you were putting up with a lot of BS that you deserved way better than that. And for those that are coming out of a toxic connection, someone may be convinced that you're their twin flame or something like that now, because they're just so obsessed with you. So just watch out for that, because like people are definitely saying like, oh my God, like chill. And some of you guys as well who are truth seekers, like you could also have like situations where you speak truth, and that's what makes people really mad about you. Because I know like being someone who does that, like people could just put a lot of energy into trying to bring you down because you're speaking truth that really sheds light on toxic things that they're saying or doing or teaching too as well. Increased support. Moving forward, you guys are going to have increased support, not only from God and your angels, but also from better people coming in that are making, you know, being a good person the forefront of their lives, not stealing men from somebody else, or not from, you know, being a Billy Jillionaire at all costs. They don't care who they step on. You know, not people who are also in victim complex, who always need help, who always think they're the victim and don't know how to make money for themselves at all. Like there's extremes to everything, and you guys are learning that as you go. Like sometimes it's really hard to tell like who's real and who isn't, but the truth always comes out. At the end of the day, you know how you feel around these people, you know how they treated you, and you know how when the relationship is over, how they decided to destroy your reputation instead of just keep it moving. Let's see, we got let yourself feel all your emotions. You guys are going through a healing right now, and you could be feeling really emotional because you are mourning the version of yourself. I saw this on TikTok, but sometimes when you go through a big healing phase and you feel sad, it's actually because you are mourning the old version of yourself that realized you didn't deserve any of this. And you guys are coming out of a time period where you were seriously have to admit that these people were abusive towards you mentally as well. Sometimes that's the biggest hardest thing to get over, because like maybe they didn't do anything to you like physically, but it doesn't mean that they were not mentally abusing you, and the gaslighting can make you feel bad for even calling them out on it. Purification and detoxification. You guys are going through a detox period and realizing that you're naturally beautiful. And honestly, people are scary obsessed with you guys because you're going through a glow up and you're just doing so much better since these people walked away from you. And it's like, because you guys walked away from these individuals, they're just so hellbound on gossiping about you because they can't have access to you anymore. So talking about you is the only way that they can kind of keep you close to them, because even if they say they hate you, that's also a sign that they're still in love with you or obsessed with you, even people who want to be you and people of the same gender. Passion and purpose. You guys have a lot of passion and purpose, and you have a very divinely orchestrated mission, so that's why you're always going to feel like an air of this spiritual attack. And I want to say you're always going to feel it, but I feel like you guys are barely even feeling it as much anymore, or you'll get to that place. But it's also like at times it's just you're gonna feel these energies because these people really want access to you. And you know, you could have history with some of them or have to communicate with some of these people through friends or family or their circumstance. So you got to just keep your boundaries up. The more you learn to detach emotionally from these people, you won't be able to get a reaction. They're pretty predictable once you really kind of understand their pattern. Like I feel like especially this individual that's trying to instigate you or will contact you, they're very predictable. So it's like you already know how it's going to go when they reach out. So you know, even if they do say or do something to instigate you, just know that, you know, you are way in your power. I feel like you know, no contact's the best for these individuals because Yeah, I really feel like a lot of these energies are losing strength as you detach from them, and that's why they are getting really irritable and acting up. The Nine of Cups here, then we have Judgment, then we have Seven of Wands. Yeah, I really feel like a lot of you guys just really wish that like justice would come to these individuals, that they'll see their wrongings, or they'll just be like immobilized from focusing on you. And I really feel like that's eventually what's going to happen. But as you guys go through this transformation, it's like, you know, once these people are so attached to you, they can really feel you elevating right now. So again, you got people talking about the fact that a lot of people are scarily obsessed with you, but at the same time, these are individuals who don't really know you, that these people are trying to spread gossip and rumor about. And once they really spend a lot of time with these individuals, they realize that these people are probably just unhealthily jealous, because the things that these people talk about in regards to you is like things that have nothing to do with what went on in that connection. Maybe, oh, wow, this person's such a player. They'll always have like all these guys around them and whatever. And it's really just like, okay, well, why do you care about that? You know, like they'll try, maybe it's just your friends, whatever, who cares? They'll try to take the things you do or things you post and gossip about it, but in reality, it's like has nothing to do with them. And that's what some of these people are saying to these individuals. Like, you're obsessed. Like, this person is not doing anything that has anything involving you. And it's like, if you say you hate them, then just stop focusing on them. And yeah, someone's getting called out right now for their scary obsession with you. You guys distance yourself from this person, and I feel like you guys could be in a soulmate connection or headed towards one, and that person could be really pressed. Yeah, again, some of you guys could have kids with this person, so you're kind of forced to communicate it with them, or, you know, I just feel like this person's acting mad childish. Or, like I said, you guys have been through so many low vibrational connections because you are my healers, that these childish people just are always going to be focused on you, because you guys are like the best thing that ever happened to a lot of individuals, but whatever. Yeah. Let's see what else we have going on here. Friendship, short term. Yeah, there's also could have been a friendship that you guys cut off. Like, this person is like super childish. You know, this person could have been trying to use you guys to kind of get their career up. And this person thinks that like they're delusional. Like, they kind of feel like your purpose is theirs, because they've been so obsessed with you guys for a long time that they kind of thought that, like, I don't know. They definitely, like, you're definitely dealing with some low vibrational BS here. Yeah, there could have been someone that really was trying to like steal your life, or even gossip to people that was around you, or they could even try to message somebody that you know, but it didn't even work. Like, I really feel like you guys have to worry. Like, none of this is ever going to get in the way of your purpose. And if they do have people or situations that listen to this, it's also just going to be low vibrational people that can reside in this energy. But yeah, you still got like a person that you guys cut off, like obsessed with you guys. And they're obsessed with your relationships, what you have going on, your friends, your job. Like, they just like, yeah, Six of Wands, because you're on a pedestal here. Like, that's the only thing. Like, they're down there watching you, and that's why they have so much to say. We got King of Pentacles here and Two of Cups. If you guys are in a new relationship, like, I do feel like that definitely got an ex here pressed too as well. And they could be talking about this new relationship or this person. Like, and people are like, whoa, like, it's been like a long time. Like, you should just let them move on and be happy, you know? Like, somebody could be trying to come in and break up you and your person, so watch out for that. The Two of Swords there. They got the Hermit and Seven of Cups. Yeah, honestly, the angels are saying you're just dealing with a lot of delusional ass BS, so just keep doing what you're doing. It's working. You're highly protected, and don't let any of this energy get to you. Let's see. Yeah, a successful plan to a problem. Yeah, I really feel like some of these people who are talking about you, they're getting valid criticism. Like, you should just cut, you know, just stop watching them. Stop the fake accounts. Stop just focusing on what they're doing, and then it won't affect you anymore, because these people are seriously affected. Like, oh, now they got a new boyfriend, or now they have new friends, and now they're doing this, and now their career's doing that, now they're doing well, but they're like, you know what I mean? Like, they're just so mad and focused on you, and people are just like trying to give these people constructive criticism, because there's multiple people here who, like, you know, God and angels speak through these people around these individuals, because we all know they couldn't get to this person. Like, this person is definitely lost in sauce, but there's people that are like speaking through God into these individuals, giving these people who are focused on you constructive criticism. So I feel like you guys should know that you know, God does have your back on this. Like, they just won't listen, you know? Like, the people who are telling this individual, like, yo, stop focusing on it. Like, stop focusing on this person. But yeah, you got somebody here who's just got a lot of pride, and they just won't let go. And depression, anxiety, worry that someone's against you. Like, they could like just be so focused on you guys, thinking you're against them, when in reality it's clear that you moved on. And I think that's the hardest thing for them to digest, that you actually just don't care and you moved on with your life, that you're not this villain they try to make you out to be. Because honestly, if they accept that, then that means that their whole life is a lie, you know, karma, you reap what you sow. These people from your past that you wrong are getting serious karma right now, so you're probably just feeling that. You could even be dreaming about that. You guys are headed towards a period of prosperity and abundance. Involvement and loss, some of you guys could be, it could be someone that you want a court case with. We got October there, something could be happening in October. Pay attention to your finances, or dealing with an older woman. Success, yeah, this person, it could also be an older woman too that is sending you this evil eye. They could be really focused on your success instead of their own. But again, you guys are headed towards win after win after win, and yeah, you're really destined for abundance and great friends and great things, and people can really sense that in you. Like I always say, like my lovers, my healers, you know, people can sense your imprint, your destiny before you do, especially if they're spiritual gifts that are dark and not in touch with the light. They could be really trying to come in there and steal your destiny. Someone really thought they could come in and do that. And they failed, and it can even be someone you dated. But yeah, you guys also gonna get communication from somebody who wants to kind of relive the past with you. But I feel like this is your sign that if this person has caused you a lot of hurt and stress in the past, you know what to do here. But just because these people have said they hate you and they're done with you, it doesn't mean that they are. You guys meant it, but some of these individuals really still want to come in there and maybe even give you a fake ass apology, but it ain't gonna work. The death card is there, you know. What's meant to be, well, yeah, justice. The biggest justice these people get is not being a part of your life. And I feel like the moment you guys realize that is the moment you guys are shining. The justice is that you never will give them a time of day or energy ever again. I'm really testing like one main person here that could be just talking to a lot of people, or like a few of these people mentioned. Like, let me know below, because again, when I do these collectives, you guys have such a light to you that like so many energies come through. And yeah, I never really get interrupted like that. So now I gotta piece this video together. You guys know I usually do this all in one shot. Like I'm a bit of a talker. But anyway, I love you guys. Bye.